Today I will be showing you this makeup tutorial. This is a great look for if you want to explore makeup a little bit more, get a little pop of color, but you don't want to dedicate to doing like an all over color all over your lid. This is just a nice subtle way to bring in that little pop of color. So it's great for beginners. I'll be doing that in just a second. First, I want to talk about my Morphe brushes order that came in this week. I got one of their eyeshadow palettes as well as a couple of their brushes. So I just wanted to quickly go over that with you guys. So I ordered 5 brushes. One of them showed up in 2 pieces. So I've contacted customer service and they will be replacing that brush. So for now I'll just talk about the 4 that are fully intact. The reason I went to Morphe in the first place to get these brushes was because all of their Elite series, so anything starting with an E, is actually 40% off right now. I'm not sure if all of the ones I bought are still available because they did sell pretty fast, but I know that there are still some up. Apparently they are revamping the Elite series, so they're kind of getting rid of all the ones they have now and redesigning them. As far as I know, that's what I've heard. This guy is the E42. It's supposed to be a contour brush, but I mean, this thing's like half the size of my face. So, might be good for bronzing, not necessarily contouring, because I could maybe use the side of it. I have to play around with it a bit and see what I can actually use it for, because contouring is not happening with this. Secondly, I got the E59 brush. It's so hard ordering online because you can't see the actual size of brushes. So this one I actually ordered for like under eye setting powder because I'm pretty sure that's what it was meant for. But again, really big for that. So I have used this one to try to contour a little bit, and it might be good for blush and stuff. So again, gonna play with that one a little bit more. And this guy here is the E57. This is a concealer brush, and this one is perfect for like under the eyes and stuff. I haven't actually used it yet because I'm a diehard for my beauty blender for under the eyes, but I will test this out and let you guys know what I think of it. And then the last one is the E17, which is just an eyeshadow blending brush, similar to the one I got in my Ipsy bag. This one's the Glamour Dolls 10. They're quite similar. The Morphe one's just a little bit bigger and more fluffy, and it's always good to have lots of eyeshadow blending brushes. And then I also got one of their eyeshadow palettes. So this is the 35S. I believe it's called like the Colorful Smoky palette on the website. I'll link it down below for you guys. But look at these colors. Woo! I am so excited about this. There are so many bright and wonderful colors. Almost got away from me there. I'm using this beautiful dark forest green and this more of a light shimmery green on my makeup look today. And then this kind of a shimmery beigey color on my lid today. So that is what I got from Morphe. And that's all I had to say about that. So let's get started on the tutorial. I'm starting off with my eyes today just because I'm doing a winged eyeliner look, and it's easier to clean up a winged eyeliner if you don't have to worry about messing up your face makeup. So I'm starting with the e.l.f. Under Eye Conceal and Highlighter. Just spraying the concealer on top of my eyelids just to give it a base for the eyeshadow, and then just buffing it out with my damp beauty blender. Now I'm going in with the RImmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Translucent. I'm just going to dust that over the eyelids to set the concealer. Now I'm going to take some Scotch tape and press it on the back of my hand to get rid of some of the stickiness. I'm going to use this as an outline for my winged liner because, well, I suck at winged liner, so I need a guide. And you just want to make sure it's lost enough stickiness that it's not going to rip your skin when you put it on your face. You just want to line it up from the corner of your eye to the tip of your eyebrow, and then the other side as well. Try to make sure they are even. And once they're even, I'm going to go in with this nice beigey color. It's actually got quite a bit of shimmer in it, which is nice, rather than just having a plain beige on my eyelid. I'm just taking a large eyeshadow brush and just dusting that over the whole lid. Just super, super simple today, because the focus is going to be on that pop of color underneath the eye. Once that's on, I'm going to go in with the NYC liquid eyeliner. And I always have trouble with this. I don't know what it is about liquid eyeliner, but I just suck at it. So I use the tape as a guide, and I'm just going to make a decent sized wing liner. And yeah, it's going to take me a while, so we're just going to speed through this a little bit. I actually cut out a lot of footage here because I'm a mess. Once the liner is done, you can take off the tape. Yeah, it's fun. And then if you need to, you can touch up any spots like I did because it wasn't working for me. And you can take this little eyeliner brush, dip it in some makeup remover, and wipe up any spots where you've gone kind of out of bounds. It's a nice, easy way to get really precise lines. Clean it all up. And this is what I'm talking about when cleaning up, not having to worry about foundation. Next, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Babyskin Instant Pore Eraser as my primer. And then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. Still haven't picked up the lighter shade of this guy. Still wearing 102, but I love it anyways. I've been using this plate as a palette since I'm too cheap to go and buy one, because what's the point when I can just use a plate? I don't use the size plate anyways because we have 3 sizes of plates and this is the smallest one that never gets used. And of course, dabbing that in with a beauty blender. Now I'm going to go in with that e.l.f. concealer again to use under my eyes and any places where I want to lighten up, so on my nose, forehead, chin. And then I'm taking the other side, the highlighter side, and just dabbing a couple of dots of that underneath my eyes just to really brighten it up. And again, blend that in with a beauty blender. I really like this trick with a little bit of highlight underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Wonderstick. I'm using the shade Universal right now because every time I go in, they're out of the light color, but I want to try out the light one someday soon. Just using the contour end of this to contour my face, so my cheekbones, my nose, forehead, under the jawbone, and a little bit under the lip. And again, beauty blender. Man, I love that thing. I actually threw this one away after this makeup tutorial because it was getting too old. Now I'm going in with the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette using the light pinky shade. I actually just found out that there's names on the back of this palette, and that one is Soft Light. Just setting my under eyes with that guy there. And then I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte again to set the rest of my face. Now going in for the eyebrows, I always just fill out my eyebrows with a brown eyeshadow. So that's what I'm doing here. It's from a e.l.f. palette that is no longer available, so I didn't bother showing you guys because eyebrows are boring anyways. But I did pick up a new brow product that I'm going to set my eyebrows with once I'm done filling them in. This stuff, Make Me Brow by Essence. It is a, oh, what shade is it? Shade 02 Brownie Brows. It has a little bit of color, but I'm mostly just using it for the setting power. Now I'm checking out my liner and seeing that I need a few touch-ups, which of course I had to go in and do that. And I ended up making a mess, which you'll see later. I'm giving it away. Now I'm going in with the lightest contour shade from the NYX Highlight and Contour Palette, and that is the shade Sculpt. Just want to go over the cheeks a little bit because I didn't think it was quite dark enough with the Wonderstick. So going in with a little bit more. Yes, yes, define those cheekbones. And forehead. Okay, fun stuff. Oh, you can see my little eye mistake there. Oh, I wanted to point out this cute little mug that a friend got for my birthday. It says, "Happiness is a new pair of shoes," and I decided to use it as a makeup holder. Now we're going in with the fun stuff. I'm using the light shimmery green shade to start off with, and a pencil brush. I find pencil brushes are the best for this kind of thing, and you want to dip just the tip in. You don't want to swirl it around. and then knock off the excess and go in under the eye. I find if you use just the tip of the pencil brush, it's a lot easier to control where that color is going, whereas if you swirl it around, you end up getting it all over your under eye. So this is a great way to get this job done. So I'm just going over under the whole eye and taking it under that winged liner as well. And there you can see I found my mistake. Just decided to power through and clean it up later because I didn't have a Q-tip handy. So again, under the same thing under the other eye. And then I'm going in with this darker forest green color and just darkening up the corners. I'm not taking this all the way to the inner corner, just the outer corner. And then I'm taking that light beige color that we used on the lid and using that just to blend out the bottom of that green color so it's not a harsh line. Now it's time to fix the oopsie that I did on my eyelid. Just a Q-tip and some makeup remover. The nice thing about using such a light color on my lid is that it doesn't really mess it up doing this. You can just quickly take that off without worrying about messing up an extravagant eyelid shadow, and then just put a little bit more of that beige color in to cover up what I took off. For mascara, I'm using Revlon Ultimate All-in-One Mascara. When I talked about this in my haul, I was a little bit worried about the brush on this guy, but I actually really like it because you can use the tip to really get in there and separate the lashes, which is really handy. And I like the volume that it gives, and I like everything about this mascara. Now I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Warm Nude Palette to use it as my highlighter. I'm just going over those top lighter shades and using that to highlight my cheekbones. Get a little bit of shimmer in there, a little bit underneath the eye, and then the other cheekbone, obviously. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that on the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow as well, because gotta shine, come on. I like to go in with my finger to do my Cupid's bow on my nose. It gets a little bit more on there. When I was done with my mascara, I did go in with some false lashes, but my camera decided to turn off. So I'm using the Ardell 117s as my false lashes here just to finish up the look. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you try it out on your own, go on Instagram, take a picture, and tag me in it. I want to see how you recreate this look. Of course, you don't have to use green. You can use any color, but this is just a great pop of color. I have a link to my Instagram in the description bar. And of course, as always, please subscribe to my channel if you want to keep seeing my videos, and like and comment. Bye, guys. See you next time.